guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. As you can see here, guys, we have two instances up. On the right is the test server. On the left is the regular global game. We're going to be looking at a couple changes that are going on with the patch, guys, that a lot of people, again, are kind of talking about. So the first one, of course, is the addition of magic efficiency and magic suppression. So when a character receives magical damage, they have a chance to reduce the magic damage taken by 50%. That is right, guys, half of the damage. So if you have a high magic efficiency, that can be game-changing when it comes to PvP. I'm thinking a lot of aspects of AFK Arena that can really make a big difference. But on the flip side of that, guys, we have magic suppression. When a character receives magical damage, they have a chance to reduce the magic damage taken by 50%. Chance is based on the difference between the magic efficiency and the target magic suppression. The higher the gap, the lower the chance to take that 50%. Now, up until this point of AFK Arena, the magic has kind of dominated. I think this is going to be a game changer with the changes that they're making when it comes to the magical efficiency and suppression. Because essentially with this, guys, if you're going high magic suppression, let's say this is added onto tanks, let's say this is added into the Elder Tree, let's say there are different heroes that are now going to have a big magic suppression, it is going to give them the ability to tank and tank effectively, which again, we really haven't seen in the past. Now, in addition, guys, there's these two down here. So proficiency, the duration of most debuffs received by the hero changes according to the difference between, again, the target's dissolve and the attacker's proficiency. So kind of the light and the dark, the good and the evil. Every 1 point difference increases or decreases the duration of the debuffs by 1%, up to 50% shorter or 100% longer. That is right, guys, up to 100% longer for debuffs, again, depending on exactly what you have. Dissolve, of course, doing the exact opposite. It is really the dissolve or the proficiency. So why does that make a difference? So we've seen some updates to some of the heroes. So I'm going to run through some of those, guys. First one we're going to be looking at is Meatball. Of course, right here, this is the Devour ability. This is the new Devour ability. You can see, guys, the big thing in here is the majority of debuffs affecting him is reduced by 50%. Now they're only giving him this 50 dissolve points, which means essentially you can have the other side of these dissolve points, meaning that he is going to be affected by a majority of debuffs, again, depending on the other side that you have of the dissolve side. So kind of, in my opinion, kind of a nerf in a manner, because essentially, even looking here again at the stats, if you have a hero with very high dissolve, this 50 points that he is getting of dissolve can go to essentially nothing, where he is just affected by every single debuff, again, because of the differences within AFK Arena that are coming. Now, we've seen this to a couple different heroes, guys. Khazard got the exact same thing. So looking at Khazard, right now, this is, or it's on the signature item for Khazard. I'll show you the original one right here as well. So you can see reduces all enemies dissolve by 30 points, increase the duration of most negative debuffs by 30%. So in my opinion, again, I believe this is going to be a pretty big debuff or a pretty big nerf to crowd control, because now your enemy can have the other side of this, making, again, the effectiveness of this really go down. Because if you have a hero on the other side with 30 resolve, now this is going to be a duration of 0, essentially, because this is going to negate the dissolve that he has. Same down here. So it was a 60% longer on the battlefield. Now it is just 60 points, guys, which means the resolve side of this can reduce this to 0, effectively making it pretty ineffective, to be honest. And there are a couple other heroes like Grez. Now, Grez got a little bit of a different kind of debuff on this one, or change on this one. So again, when you look at this, the right side is the test server. So optimize the adjustments of deadly protection, which is, I believe, this one. So again, kind of the difference for the duration of most debuffs, intelligence, inflicted by intelligence-based enemies during battle. Again, it goes into the dissolve points. Before, it was just a plain 20%, But now this dissolve, again, if the opponent has the opposite side of this, could really make a difference. Honestly, it could really make a difference when it comes to, again, looking at the skills in here. So now he should have a little bit of dissolve in here. I think I haven't built up high enough. So essentially it's changing fundamentally how they're doing. They did the same thing for Maro and they did the same thing for Anasta. So again, we're going to have to see exactly where this ends up. And again, I think it's going to affect a lot of the crowd control aspect. So this was the Devilish Pack ability, which I believe might be a signature item. Demonic Murmur. Yep, it might be actually his signature item, which the Abyssal Totem, it says the description of Devilish Pact. Where is Devilish Pact? Eye of Evil, Binding Terror. I didn't think I seen it. Abyssal Rexpedute, Demonic Murmur. Is it the furniture by chance? Devilish Pact, so it is the furniture. So they're changing his furniture. What do we got here? Every time the non-combat summon lost a combination of 10% of their health, Maro gains 5 proficiency points up to 100. And again, here was extended by 5% and maximum extended up to 100. So again, it is the same fundamentally, but if the enemy has the opposite of the proficiency, it's gonna make a difference in here. So that is where it's coming in. So I know a lot of the conversion when it comes to the extension for the time or the crowd controls aspect, but now essentially, again, if the other player has a lot more dissolve, they're going to negate a lot of what he's doing for the crowd control aspect. So I think this biggest thing it's probably going to affect, guys, is PvP, depending when and how you start getting these additional stats they're adding in here. And the same for Anasta. Anasta got essentially the same thing. I wonder, I might not have Anasta on the test server, but her ability was the Inextinguishable Might, which I think might be one of her abilities. In here, better shield, smaller prowess, confrontation. So it might be the furniture too. No, it says skill description of the skill Indistinguishable Might. I'm wondering where Viral Cleave, Shattered Shields, Smaller's Prowess, Confrontation, Wind Cleaver, right here, the signature item skill. So it is the signature item skill, which let's take a look, guys. So the same. So gets the tenacity, also 15 dissolve, and right here it just used to be the 15%. She maybe suffered from is shortened by 15%, but now it is just the dissolve points. Again, that in my opinion, guys, it's going to be kind of a game changer, depending. And again, I think the PvP aspect of this is going to change, not only adding in the pets, but also adding in these dissolve and resolve points. And then, of course, it's going to change a lot when it comes to the changes with the magic suppression. So you're going to have a lot of efficiency, and either efficiency doing, again, I think they're going to nerf some of the casters is going to be the big thing, guys. Because again, if I can reduce 50% of the damage taken by magic, that again is going to be a game changer, because now you have tanks that are going to live. Heroes like Ainz, the days might be numbered for a lot of the intelligence based or a lot of the casters. Again, we're going to have to see exactly how big of an effect this has onto AFK Arena. Again, I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see what becomes of this and how exactly it's going to be worked in, because now a lot of the duration extensions can be gone or essentially nullified, which again could be a definite game changer. So guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about all of the changes, and as always, thank you guys for watching.